Okay, so came across this game, Roblox Replay. Oh, I do not like that number over there, but came across it, and it showed me all the games I've ever played. It's a lot. No, it hasn't. Let me rejoin. Okay. Rejoin again. And again. There we go. I got a lot of games. Way more than 500. I got 600 and something games played. 651, I guess. So my first ever game played was Survive Sonic.exe. I don't know. What's Lily texting that for? But yeah, my first ever played game. Pizza Factory Tycoon. Because my mouse is working a little bit weirdly right now. So yeah, Pizza Factory Tycoon, it was a pretty old Roblox game. Wow. Yeah, pretty old. 2016. I joined in 2018. I joined when I was 8. And I joined in the October of 2018. So yeah, I'm pretty old. No, I don't want to join that. No, we're reviewing the games I played. Now, some of these games are going to be deleted. Probably for a good reason, probably for a bad reason. But hey, they're still deleted nonetheless. Natural Disaster Survival. Pretty cool game. I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me on that. Really easy hobby. I don't think that looks really easy. That noob's probably going to get run over. Jailbreak was pretty cool. Hallows Eve Sinus. I don't remember anything about that game. Jailbreak was pretty fun. I loved playing that almost every day when I got home from school, on Saturday mornings, and Sunday afternoons. Murder Mystery 2. Pretty fun game. Pack Blocks. Oh yeah, this was a Roblox game that I liked playing. But I'm very sure that I've played games before this too. Because I think I played this game when I was 10, maybe 9, but I know this probably wasn't my 9th ever played game. But yeah, it's one person is chosen as Pac-Man, others as ghosts, and it basically follows the rule of Pac-Man. Except Pac-Man is in a third-person view. Grow armies. The lazy eye on that guy is crazy. Bubblegum Simulator. That was a pretty nice game. I remember playing it on my grandma's phone. For some reason. Jetpack Simulator was pretty nice too. I remember the whole reason I played this game was because of popular MMOs. You know, before the breakup. But I really hope they both do well in life. I know Pat's doing something different than his usual Minecraft with Jen. I don't know, I stopped watching in, I don't know, 2020? I don't know. But yeah, that was a pretty fun simulator game. Mining Simulator, I think that was pretty cool too. Freeze Tag was an awesome game. Army Training Obby? Okay, so there was this one obby creator. Pretty famous obby creator, but now nobody really likes obbies anymore. And this was a pretty fun obby game. Escape School obby. that just looks AI generated. But even then, I don't remember anything about this game. And whoa, I thought that was a sword. I hardly remember this game. I just know that you make a castle. Ripple minigames rip off of epic minigames. Okay, superhero fighting game. Again, this was inspired by Pat and Jen, popular MMOS. And yeah, they were playing a game. I tried to find the game they were playing just so that I could play it for myself. I guess it's on desktop. I don't know this now, but I'm just assuming. Roleplay universe, I don't know anything about this game. Weightlifting Simulator 3 was awesome. I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me on that. You just lift weights, that's it, and it was pretty awesome. Innovation Labs, I hardly remember Innovation Labs. Treasure Hunt Simulator, yeah, I used to play that, believe it or not. The whole reason why it's on there. Survive the Tornado, I think this was also inspired by Pat and Jen playing this. But it was, I can't remember what it was like. This game was awesome. It probably still is, but back when I played it, it was awesome. Yeah, I would love going to get my favorite gun and put it in some device that would make it better, and then just kill the killers in Area 51, as well as survive. That's the name. Floor is Lava. Floor is Lava. I think I remember playing that game before. It was kind of fun. I don't know, but Speedrun 4 was pretty fun. I liked that game a lot. The frick is this game? Two-player Ninja Tycoon. I hardly remember anything about this game. I'm probably not gonna remember a lot of these games anyway, so if I come across a game that I don't recognize or I don't remember, I'll just skip it without saying anything. Noodle Orange was pretty fun. It was, as weird as it was, it's a pretty fun game. It was a pretty fun game. I'm sleepy. I'm yawning a whole lot. Yeah, Noodle Orange was pretty fun. Road Trip, yeah, a bus would just take you across some different levels. It's kind of like elevator games, you know, like the normal elevator, except with a bus and more stuff. Lone Tycoon 2 is pretty fun. I liked it. Okay, yeah, I was into Baldi's Basics, and I would try to find replicas of Baldi's Basics on Roblox. Unfortunately, I didn't know that if you put the letters RP in front of the game name, it's a roleplay game. So I played it expecting Baldi's Basics, and it was presented to me, but not gameplay. This game was pretty fun. You would just text and go into different areas, kind of like Pet Simulator, but you don't force feed your pets anything, you just text. Zombie Rush was a pretty nice game. I loved it. Yeah, you would just shoot zombies and slash them, and even if you died, you could come back as a zombie. If you wanted to, I mean, you would wait in an intermission zone, unable to play, but I guess you could get some pretty cool weapons there too, and swords. I think there were pets in that game too. Okay, wow. A little bit before I played this, I went to my cousin's house this one time, and she was playing Temple Run. So I thought, hey, I might be able to find a game like that on Roblox. I did, but it wasn't like Temple Run 2, I guess. Water Park. Hardly remember anything about that. Okay, this was one of the only games I've played with my dad. Regular. Past tense too, but yeah, the game was pretty fun. I mean, it was just like that one game where you start off as a lemonade stand owner and you would get on to purchase more businesses, and eventually, I don't know what the point of the game was, but to make profit, I guess. But Billionaire Simulator was pretty fun. I mean, it was just like that game, but you could actually go to the businesses, and I think you could probably upgrade them too. I mean, I think gold to gold or something. I might play that right after. Wait, all games? Oh, this makes it easier, but I like this better. Just the randomness, or not really randomness, but just not knowing what's right after. And Would You Rather, that was a pretty fun game. It showed me how people think, whose preferences. Roblox Uno is a pretty fun game. I loved it. I don't know why it's closed now, but now it's replaced by Uno Official, Loco Official. Pretty fun game, very nice of its time. Banhammer Simulator. I hardly know it. Burger Empire. Okay, yeah. The only thing I remember about that is making McDonald's. Is building a McDonald's in the game, I think. Book of Monsters. Okay, so Eli introduced me to that game before. Or he introduced me to the game, period. And then it was pretty fun. There would be monsters terrorizing the map, but there would be buttons on their backs. And you would press those buttons to damage the monster. It was pretty fun. Broken Bones. I'm sure a lot of people have played this game before. But yeah, I remember a lot about that. Okay. All you did in that game was dance in a black void, the Orange Justice, to Rockefeller Street. That's it. And surprisingly, there were a lot of people there. I don't know why, but there were a lot of people there. Just some Plants vs. Zombies knockoff Roblox edition. Probably wouldn't know anything about that. Tower Tycoon. Okay, so in Roblox Uno, there would be there would be links to other games. Probably not links, but you could. It had a page where you could go to another game that the developer made. In this case, it was a Tower Tycoon. Roblox High School, I have fond memories of that. Of course, you would do math and cooking, culinary, stuff like that. But then after school, you could do some pretty cool stuff. I mean, you could collect shooting stars for one. Content deleted. I don't know. I don't know what that game is. Probably Booga Booga. The other only game I've played with my dad. Hardly know anything about that. Okay, if you pronounce that Ninja Tycoon, it just sounds like you're saying, what was it? It's some Italian Ray meme, Dum 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 Sahur. Sounds like you're saying that, but Ninja Tycoon. Oh, wait, no. I'm slow, okay, Royale High. Yes, I've played it. A lot of other people played it, and just the way I'm speaking about it, I don't think people approve of me doing that right now. But I don't really care. I don't like Royale High. It's too big of a map for me, and it's just too much. There are only 2 or 3 times that I've played Royale High. First time I joined, I had my avatar to some blonde, muscular guy for some reason. And then the second and third time it was during the England. Fun simulator. I don't know about that. Sinking ship. Nothing about that. Just sort of know. This game was actually pretty fun. You can make your own obstacles and do other people's obstacles, and you get to rate their obstacles. Sometimes there'd be just very, very complicated obstacles, which was made by people who were just no lifing the game since it was made. Okay, the only reason I played this was because it had a crazy multiplier during the time I played it. That's it. Is it wrong for me to say that this was actually fun? When I was 8, 9, or 10, I can't remember my age, but I was definitely 8 or 9. And I was playing this game. For some reason. The whole point of the game is to just eat beans and burritos and park to blow people off the islands. That's it. I guess I was really into farting. Survive epic disasters. I might very vaguely remember that. Ice cream simulator. Okay, I think you just deliver ice cream to other people. I don't know. Okay, yeah, this was a game where you would just survive a red dress girl, crazy girl who had a knife. I think it was an NPC or maybe an actual player, I can't remember. Inactive. Aw. Alien Simulator. Yeah, it was a pretty cool game. I liked it. You would just abduct people and rip buildings off the ground for some unknown reason. Fire Simulator might have been just a crazy multiplier like the one right now. Soda Drinking Simulator. Don't know why I played that game, but I do remember playing a little bit. Pretty self-explanatory. You just became a YouTuber, made videos like I am right now, and upload them, and you get money, and you use that money to get better gear to make even more money. But unfortunately, that takes a whole lot longer in real life. Okay, hold on. Ditch school. I remember a lot from this game, but since it will be very long to talk about, here's the link, I guess, but he basically helped Greg Heffley's ditch school, and honestly, I think I probably would have stayed in school boss fight. It was crazy. So random. Okay, yeah, I'm sure almost everybody remembers this game. Flood Escape was a pretty fun game. I'm sure everybody liked it. And if someone didn't like it, I just questioned the guy's thing. But yeah, fun game. Really fun game. Shark Bite, I loved that game. But yeah, it kinda died on me. Pretty fun game while I played it too. Granny, okay, I was just looking for a Granny knockoff, closest knockoff that could ever come to Roblox. Closest to Granny as it could be. But yeah, I played it. Why would it be here then if I hadn't? Building simulator. You just build stuff, that's it. Assassin, I think you just kill people. I think Pat and Jen, popular MMOs, introduced me to this game too. Arsenal. It might be a little less popular than it was when I was like 10 or 11, probably during COVID era, but yeah, Arsenal was a pretty fun game. Farming Simulator, yeah, I think I remember almost the entire map. Whoa, I'm tired. Ice Cream Van Simulator, this might have been... Okay, I think I remember this game. You just drove around town and delivered ice cream to people. Super Bomb Survival. This was part of the hunt where, you know, you would get an egg. For this one, it was a demolition egg. Growing Simulator, I don't know what the frick this game was, but I almost died. Basically what this game was, furries. Just furries. Obviously this is probably because of my pet Stippy and Cloud. I think I don't even remember having my wolf set to the color of my cat. Black with a white streak on her stomach and a pinch of white on her neck, on her lower neck. But rest in peace, Dippy and Cloud. Cloud died 2 years ago. 2 years ago tomorrow. Whoa, because it's the 14th. Dippy, yeah, she died this year on the 1st. So it's been a full 2 weeks since Dippy died, but I shouldn't cling to the past. I kind of am right now, just going through these games. But hey, I should be thankful for the time that I did spend with them, then regret the time that I didn't. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. Clown Killings. I might remember this game. I don't entirely remember, but I do remember. Or Tycoon. I barely remember that. Okay, so, you know how in Roblox I think they still have events, but they used to have other events too. This game was one of them. I don't know why, but I guess it was. Field trip, okay. Yeah. Read the fine print. A one-of-a-kind adventure game inspired by camping. Yeah. Camping. I think, yeah. Right after, yeah. Camping by Samson the 16th, I think. Yeah, Samson the 16th. Minute 16 right here. But Yeah, camping was a pretty fun game. It was a horror game about, you camping. And I'm sure a lot of other games have followed this game. Samson XBI actually made Camping 2 in a hotel game. It was pretty cool. Oh, I might remember playing that game. Okay. I might have had a dream about this game. I'm probably gonna play it right after I end the video. But yeah, that's a big map. Okay, yes, this was the game, Baldi's Basics Multiplayer. Yeah, this was the game I was looking for. It was a pretty fun game too. That just looks unsettling. House Party. Again, another camping ripoff. I think I might remember playing that, but no way, I probably don't. Legends of Speed. Whoa, yeah, that was a pretty cool game. You just walked around and then ran around, and then you would eventually get so fast you would either rebirth or compete with Sonic and the Flash. Sonic's faster though. High School, I think this was another camping inspired game. Just Roblox Titanic, I don't know. Last Kiss, okay. I have a memory of that, and it's not a very good one. Okay, let me just get into a storytelling position. Okay, so me and Eli were playing this game, and then, well, we were in my dad's office, and we played this game together, and you know what happened? Dennis Daly joined the game. I was shocked. It's very rare to see a YouTuber join the game you're playing. I think this is the first ever time that a YouTuber joined the game I was playing. But this is where the not so good memory comes in. Eli was just bullying him. He was just spawn killing him to the point where he left. I was devastated. I wanted to hit Eli so bad, but I didn't. I just didn't want to, but I wanted to. Anyway, yeah, that was for the last guest. Elevator. Whoa, yeah, that game hit hard. It did. Some ripoff of Legend of Speed. Tiki Island, I think, was a camping ripoff. This just looks like it could be a camping ripoff. Wait, hiking. Wait. No, that was just hiking, not a boot camp. Never mind. Camping 2, yeah. Another game by Samson XBI. Snow shoveling. I might remember playing this game before. Probably, I don't know why, but I did. Mega challenge. Wait, why do I actually have a memory of that very vague one? I don't know what it is. Meep City, yeah. I think the game got hacked some time ago. Time travel adventures hit hard. As the name suggests, time travel adventures, you just travel through time to historic events or future events. Right now it looks like a future event, but yeah, that game hit hard. Katana Simulator. that. Prison. It just looks like a camping ripoff, or inspired game, I guess. Okay. Sonic Universe Roleplay was... wow. Yeah, so you would just roleplay as different Sonics. You could customize your own Sonic, and there would be this one thing: if you set your name to Sonic.exe or anything with .exe, it would detect that, and I don't know what it would do. It would just notify you of something. Overnight, okay, yeah. Definitely a camping-inspired story. 123rd ever played game was work at a pizza place. Whoa, yeah, wow. A lot of nostalgia. So many memories, I don't even want to talk about it. Stop it, slow. Wait, I remember that. But I don't at the same time. Krusty Krab Tycoon. I guess I was into SpongeBob. Giant Dance-Off Simulator. I don't know anything about that one. Moved? Wait, that might have been a camping-inspired story. Where he moved to somewhere. Angel's first Demon Simulator 2. I'll remember it. The game was a banger. I think it's still being played a lot, I'm sure. Oh, Anime Tycoon. I don't remember anything about that. Neither this one, neither this one. Probably another. Oh, this was the one by Samson 16th. Seconds Till Death. Oh, wait, yeah, I remember this. Okay. In 2019, Suit Art was one of the most popular game genres out there. Wow, yeah. You would just find that everywhere, whether you were in the main page or somewhere else, you would find one of those games. Okay, yeah, another one. Suitor goes to prison, and then... okay, Guest World. We just roleplay as different guests. Vehicle Tycoon, I know nothing about that. Koala Cafe, didn't that game get hacked some time ago? I don't know. Route 66, okay, this was a camping-inspired story I personally remember. Elemental Battlegrounds, don't remember much about that. Death Run was a very nice game. Fishing. Might have been a camping ripoff game. Experience Gravity. How is this game created in 2006? I think it messed with gravity a little bit. 2006? Are you sure? Okay, I guess Coder Simulator. Oh, wait. I vaguely remember this game. What is that? Bullet Hell. I don't know. Squadron. Weapons. Creepy elevator was kind of creepy. Believe it or not. Old Venture. I think you just found Old Bear. That game scared me. It's probably not as scary anymore now that I'm older, but just seeing something in Roblox that's chasing you, it doesn't look like it should be in Roblox, just doesn't sit right with me. Lifting Simulator, another weightlifting simulator ripoff. Vet Simulator, I think it just worked as a vet, nothing else. Airplane, it's obviously inspired by camping. Epic Minigames, wow, yeah, that's pretty old, 2015, wow. an obby. Big race obby. Muscle Legends, that was pretty fun game. Yeah. Okay, Dennis looks crazy. Okay, but Pogo Simulator, I don't remember playing that at all. Get eaten. No, it's not. Oh, Airplane 2. Oh yeah, Simon said it was a pretty fun game. I might remember this, I don't know. Content deleted. Blocks Hunt. I liked that game. Pretty fun game. I'm probably gonna make multiple parts, but right now I'm gonna stop at the 200th game, just so it could be easier on myself. Ninja Legends. I love that game, and I probably still love it to this day. The Trials. Oh, this is a Jigsaw trial game. Yep, I think so. Duck Dash. Rap Battles was a pretty fun game. Okay, back in 2019, rough estimate, I used to be really into Flamingo. I loved watching the games. Snack Factory, I don't know anything about that. I don't know about that. This Reaper Simulator was actually pretty fun. I don't know what the point of that game is. Border Game. I spent Robux on this game too. That was a very fun game. Tweakin Simulator. I don't know if I can't remember a lot about that. Magnet Simulator. Wait, I remember that game. I especially remember the certain egg, MLG egg. Yeah, wow. Don't know about that. Zombie Strike. This might have been the game that I was talking about way back with the Rainbow Uzis. I don't know that game either. Trading Players. This might have been for a... Oh, Copyrighted Artists was a pretty fun game. I loved it. You just copy people's arts. Guess who copied who? Okay. Oh, Life in Paradise. That was a pretty cool game. I think it's the same one that Luis Gamer Cool played in too. I don't know what Hammer Simulator was, but this is the last game. Okay, Boss Fighting Simulator. I don't know, but hold on, I gotta sneeze. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to end it here. 200 games that I've played. Wow. Global. Huh, okay, I guess we ended it with that then. Well, I'm probably gonna be doing this again, and if I don't, you can tell me in the comments begging me to do it again. Wait, no, I shouldn't say it like that. Ask me to do it again. Just get another 200 or at least 150.